Alright, we're at the last world in this game, Darkland, otherwise known as Hell. Alright, we're gonna go on ahead and get started, and for this one I highly recommend going as regular Mario. Alright, the first set of tanks. Stay on your guard because you do have a lot of enemies to dodge. You have bullets, bombs, and coming up shortly you'll have the rocket wrenches as well as the flying torches. The reason I suggested going as regular Mario here is because there are some good hiding places for this stage. The thing is, you can only go in as regular Mario. If you don't think you can get through safely without stomping on the rocket wrenches, just be careful. Grab the power up if you need it. Whoa! That was pretty risky. I shouldn't have done that, but I always thought that was funny. Missed it. Now, especially against that giant bullet, that giant cannon, you will want to be on your guard for that one also. Go down the pipe and you'll meet up with one of the Hammer brothers, or Boomerang brother I should say. Of course I would die at the end. Here's another advantage to being small Mario. You stand under here and the flame torch won't hit you. Woo! Maybe I should have let that bomb go a little bit earlier. There we go. Now let's see if I can get the Boomerang brother. There we go. I think my mistake on that one was I waited a little bit too long to take him out. Okay, so now that I defeated him and got a star, I go to the battleship of the game. Now on this one, interestingly enough, the rocket wrenches actually reappear after you defeat them. They do respawn. So be on your guard for that also. And you also have the larger cannons. Now if you just happen to slip off of the ship, don't worry about it. You can swim in the lava. It's treated as water in this stage. So don't worry about dying. Now at this section here, whole lot of racket wrenches, and the wrenches are very, very small to see, even with the dark background. Oh, that one always catches me by surprise. At this point, just run and make a large jump for it. Try not to get stuck down there. When you get to here, just wait under, let the bombs explode, and go down the pipe. Now you have Boom Boom here. And he uses the same old tired formula. So go down the second pipe, and you'll come to the next section of the stage. Now this is purely a matter of luck. Try and move over these as fast as you can, but if you get sucked into them by the dark hand, don't worry about it. Just like I did here. Ah, snap, I didn't expect that. I was thinking it was going to hit the wall. This is the Hammer Brothers stage. What fun. Because you had the Flame Brother to deal with, the regular Hammer Brothers, the Boomerang Brother, and the Sledgehammer Brother. Move cautiously. Get through it successfully, and you receive a super leaf. Okay, now for the next one, it's basically lava and flame. Grab all the coins if you have enough skill, otherwise just pass them by. Time your jumps carefully. The end of this section will give you a super leaf as well. Now the third one, I was able to pass it. It's actually a stage where a bunch of Cheep Cheeps fly up after you. Get through it and you'll get a super leaf also. Now, for arguably the most difficult section of the game, the most difficult Doom ship actually. What I'm going to do is activate Raccoon Mario and my star. Reason being is because you can get a much easier time making sure you get rid of the racket wrenches. As you can see, this Doom ship moves extremely fast. It moves faster than any of the other Doom ships in the game. So it's going to take a lot of practice and a lot of time to get this one right. Unlike what I did there. The easy way out of this stage actually is what I could have done. I just could have used the P-Wing and just flew through the stage, literally. But I wanted to show you that is actually another way of doing it, just in case, okay, maybe a person doesn't have a P-Wing in their arsenal right now. Crap. Basically, it's about timing. Get from platform to platform as carefully as you can. Don't worry about taking out every single racket wrench. If you do, more power to you. Alright, drop down the pipe. And you have another Boom Boom to deal with. I'm glad this is the last world because I'm getting tired of seeing him. Alright, so you drop down the pipe after the Doom ship and you get to the next section. Now you see it's all dark, so you're only able to see whatever's around Mario. And you have the first actual stage in the game. Now this is where I would use the P-Wing. Reason being, if you fly up immediately after starting the stage, you get a P-block, step on it, and you get a whole bunch of coins. Just be careful of the piranha plants. That part is very hard to time. So if you keep flying up and you go down the pipe, you'll come to a point where you knock over the bit box and you get three extra lives. Now from there, you can actually choose to go to the end of the stage. Now for those that didn't have a P-Wing, you have coins here, you have that Koopa Trooper there, so be mindful of it. Alright, now within this question mark is a star. Grab it, and while you're invincible with the star power, be sure to get the one up and knock out that Boo Ghost. Now here, timing is crucial. You have to time your jumps with the Koopa Trooper as well as the Bullet Bill. Now here, I recommend using the Bullet Bills as propellers more so than the music note boxes. They really don't give enough air for that section. Unless you're really skilled, use the Bullet Bills. And they're stage 1. Alright, stage 2. I'm going as Fire Mario simply because that's the lowest power up I have. Now here's something interesting. If you let yourself sink down this actual quicksand, you'll actually come to 2 pipes. The one to your left drops you down to the bottom. You get an item, you get a power up. The one to the right gives you a bunch of coins. Now the actual way to get through this stage is to keep pushing forward. Just watch out for these piranha plants. If you have Fire Mario, just go on ahead and shoot them out of the way. The block here is a P block. Use it to your advantage. Shoot. Now here you have the sun. Remember that big giant sun you saw in World 2 that chases you everywhere? Well, it's here now. What fun. Now at this point you won't be able to see the sun. Just take your chances. The good thing is the hill is actually steep enough to where if it did start coming down, you can at least jump over it. Time your jumps with the music notes. Be sure not to hit the Koopa Trooper, and you're done with stage 2. Alright, the last mini fortress of the game. Go through very slowly because there are a lot of traps here, and it actually is a maze. So other players may know other ways to get through the maze. I'll just show you the one that I know of best. Grab the P block. That'll stop everything, including the conveyor belts. Go in the secret door, get the 1-up, and take your dear sweet time, unlike what just happened there. Watch out for the thwomp as well as the fireballs. Hit this block and you'll get a star. Hit the third block, the third gap, and you'll get a 1-up. Now if you can get everything while you're still invincible, be sure to knock out those boo ghosts, because they are quite the annoyance. Duck down and enter. Okay, now for this section here, I think I may have gone in the wrong door. But the good thing is, if you can go for it, you get another 1-up. Okay. I took the actual wrong way, but hey, there's plenty of time on the actual gap to get turned around. Times you are off. It's not as difficult as it looks. And my computer's lagging like crazy. Get the P block and get as many power-ups as you can before time expires. If you need to renew it, the P block will appear again if you go out of the door and re-enter it. Now go to the door at the very end and you'll be able to drop down. Now duck down to avoid these spikes here, and you'll meet up with Boom Boom. And that's the mini fortress. Go to the pipe to the left. No, I'm not Beyonce, not that to the left. And you'll come across the very last tank in the game. Now this part isn't difficult, but it is helpful if you have not only Fire Mario but a turbo joystick, because you will be pressing this B button a lot. The key thing is to move forward with the screen and shoot everything that gets in your way. If your thumb gets tired and you have the turbo joystick, use it. Otherwise, I would say at least pause the game if your thumb gets a little too tired, and then resume it when you think you're ready to continue. Basic thing to watch out for here is the abundance of bullets and bombs. And the final face-off between you and Boom Boom. Thank goodness. Alright. Now we're at the last part of the game. Bowser Koopa's Castle. Now here's what I like to do personally. Invisibility Star and the hammer suit. Just run straight through. You notice that you do get hit by those lasers if you try to run through it, and they will take your power up away. So this is why I went in with the invisibility star to counter that. Now a secret with these beams of light here, since you have to go up and down and see them again, grab that 1-up by the way. Just move slowly and stay as close to the actual tube as close as possible. Alright, now here the flames actually jump very high, plus you have the donut platforms. So the main thing here, keep your balance and take your time. Koopa's castle isn't a maze like it was in the first Mario. Okay, now here is only the first Koopa statue that throws the laser. So try and time your jumps to where you won't get hit. Ah! Now you'll see me fight Koopa the hard way. Yay. Alright, there's Bowser Koopa himself. Now what he does here is he throws flames and then he tries to sit on you. And he breaks the bricks while he's trying to sit on you. The key here is to make sure that he breaks enough bricks to where the next time he tries to sit on you, he'll fall straight through. No, I'm over here, dum-dum. Miss me! And the fireballs do become a little bit tricky to dodge, so just stay on your guard. Unlike what I did there. At least thankfully here he doesn't throw hammers in this game also. That will be a pain. Miss me, miss me, miss me. Mario kind of looks like a cannonball in that suit while he's jumping with the star power. I was about to say, sheesh, my aim is off. The beauty is, at least on this stage, unless you can't pass the very first part, you at least get a 1-up. So this game is very generous in that. There aren't that many differences between this one and the US version, except for the fact that the writing's in Japanese, and it's slightly more difficult with Mario turning little after each hit, regardless of whether he has a power-up or not. Oh no you don't. Not this time. Now I'll show you the easy way to beat King Koopa. Just throw a couple of hammers. And he's down for the count. And there you have it. Bowser Koopa has been defeated, and so have his Koopa kids. The kings have been returned to normal, and once you pass through that door, you'll be able to see and save Princess Toadstool. So now that the curtains close, they'll open back up and you'll get a preview of the worlds. Now if you notice also here, the names are a little bit different than in the US version. But basically the game is the same. Now this is my favorite video game of all time. Every time I play it, I get a blast out of it. Now there are easier ways to actually be able to get through the game, like taking the warp zones and using more items, but I prefer going through the entire game. There's rich secrets within the entire game. So to all of you out there that actually follow along with this episode of Run Through, I thank you, and I'm glad I was able to play this game for you guys. If you have a broadband connection for your Nintendo Wii, then I suggest highly to download Super Mario Bros. 3. Even if it's not the Japanese version, you'll still have a blast playing the regular US version. As I mentioned before, there's not that much difference between the two. So I would like to take this time out right now to thank everyone that subscribed to my YouTube page. And thank you for all that have supported this series of Run Through. Without your actual support of watching the videos, as well as a little bit of my determination to just have fun with the series, it wouldn't be where it is now. And the inspiration: Pan Annie, Fox Blitz, Pink Kitty Rose, and also a very good friend of mine, Yuki Hana, and also Jeffro826. You guys are the very inspiration for me doing this whole series. So I would like to thank you in behalf of the fans that watch the LPs, and anyone else that's out there doing LPs. Just have fun with it. So this is #1 Sailor Scout, again drawing to a close of episode 11, Run Through, Super Mario Bros. 3, the Japanese version. So until next time, just take it easy, and like Dr. Dre says, just chill till the next episode. Holla back.